I always kind of joke the Raptors won the playoffs, they won the championship, and that was my calling to just sort of do something different.
I'm Laura from Ontario Business Central, and this is another episode of Taking the Leap. Today I'm talking to Vincent Van Cooten. He has a business called LiVECAST, and he incorporated with us in 2019, just before the pandemic.
I was at my previous company for 20 years, but once I did it, I wish I did it like 10 years before. We started out in the GTA in 2019. We kind of ramped up fairly quickly. We have 5 employees now full-time. We gained some clients from across Canada during the pandemic. We were able to do their virtual events, do virtual video editing. And then when things started opening up, I actually have employees in locations. So I have people in Vancouver, in Calgary, Montreal, and the GTA.
What was the best thing about starting your business?
So it definitely gave me a bit more time with family. And at the end of the day, I don't think it was about money necessarily. It was definitely about the freedom to sort of carve your own path. Becoming an entrepreneur, the sky's the limit for you. You can scale up pretty quickly if you want, if you have that courage.
Now, scrolling up your business so quickly, how did you face taxation and payroll? And did you hire people? Did you try to do it yourself? Because that's something that we get a lot from entrepreneurs.
Dealing with taxes and payroll, I did try to handle some of that stuff myself in the beginning. And I did realize very quickly it was taking up a lot more of my time than I wanted it to. I delegated that pretty early on in the process, especially the taxes. So the process is fairly painless right now. But when I was trying to do taxes and payroll on my own, I had 20 years of video production and live streaming experience. I had 0 years of tax experience and payroll and HR and that sort of stuff.
So what made you decide to incorporate instead of registering?
It was fairly easy for me actually. With OBC, I Googled how to incorporate your business. I found your website online and I just started reading through the process of how to do everything. The process was very easy and the cost difference was negligible. So it just made sense to incorporate right off the top. The OBC definitely made that process easy for sure. It literally took me like 30 minutes online, including researching and then finding you guys online and then doing the application.
Did you know any other people who were entrepreneurs, like family members or friends, who gave you some assistance?
Yeah, so growing up, my dad was a plumber and he started his own company. So he's incorporated as well. He's a smaller plumbing company. It was always in the back of my head that my next evolution will be to start my own company.
I have one last question for you, Vince. What would you say to somebody who's thinking about taking the leap into being an entrepreneur?
If you're thinking about it, just do it. Just start your business. Do like 5 years minimum. Learn the business side. Learn how to do that job as your own business. Just do it. If you have the joy and love for something that you're doing, take the leap and just do it. Whether you're baking, a plumber, or something, if you truly enjoy your job and you have that skill and that love for it, and you're thinking about starting a business, just do it. That's the only thing I can say. Take the leap. It's definitely worth it.
That's awesome. What a great piece of advice. Hopefully people listen to what you're saying and decide themselves to take a leap and try being an entrepreneur. I so much appreciate you sitting and talking with us today. I wish you all the best in your business in the future. Thank you.
Thank you guys. Thanks for making the process so easy for me.